Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Are you there?
Yes, sir.
The audio is no longer clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
Am I
Eight.
audible?
Yes, sir. You are.
Should we continue?
Can you hear me, sir?
Huh?
Can you
Hello?
hear me? Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Thank you. I'm saying let's continue. I was not hearing you, that's why I was. So let me, since we are done with the paper one, geometric patterns, they did not come, they form part of paper one.
Geometric patterns.
Hmm.
No, they are not there, sir.
Number patterns, you are not going to do number
Oh.
patterns.
They are there. They are there.
Paper one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Number patterns. So everything that is left out, what about statistics?
Uh,
The one for
no,
calculating mean, median, mode.
no, they are not there, sir.
All right. So which means there won't be any question about mean, median, mode.
No, sir.
Transformations.
No, sir.
Probability.
No.
About probability.
But they will be interpreting graphs and drawing graphs.
Okay. All right. All right. Exponents, they are there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's start with this one. If exponents are there, let's start. This one will be skipping what is not there, then we skip while we are revising.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we are given the cube root of 27x to the power 3. What do we do there?
So can I please just grab my working book?
Yes, you must be having somewhere to write so that you put the things on paper and writing. Sometimes
Yes.
is equals to what?
You said what's the question?
Can't see what is on the screen, isn't it?
No, sir.
All right, so let's share the screen. Share the screen. I thought I was sharing. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so we are saying the cube root of that. What is the answer? What is the approach?
We start by get the cube root of 27.
Yes, which three numbers did we multiply to get 27?
3.
Yes, so it would be 3 times 3 times 3. That is what we multiplied. What about x to the power 27?
It's also 3.
Also 3.
Oh, we are getting the square root of 27.
Be x to the power.
X to the power of, can I just grab my calculator? 3 to the 3 to the square root of 3.
3 to the? Hello?
Yes, sir.
He said for us to get x to the power of 27, we multiplied what by what?
We're multiplying 9 by 3.
So here, what must I put? The power. This one, x to the power what? How many times? Want to change
3
x to the
times.
power 20. So what must I write inside the bracket? What must I write here? What must I write?
3 or 9.
Right now.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct now? Is it correct now?
Yes, sir.
It's not. Because x to the power 9 is not the same with the x to the power 27. And the 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So we are manipulating this first. In another way of writing 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. What is the another way of writing x to the power 27?
Is it 9 times 3?
X to the power 9 times x to the power 9 times x to the power 9. That is 9 times x to the power 27. These are the three numbers that you multiply.
Hello?
Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's why I'm saying what is on the screen. For you to get x to the power 27, you multiply x to the power 9 times x to the power 9 times x. Now your answer now, you are just saying the cube root. You take the 3, you've removed the 3.
Yes, sir.
Then it will be x to the power 9. That will be your final answer, like that. So you first start by saying which 3 numbers did you multiply to get 27? 3 by 3 by 3. What about 3 numbers which you multiply to get x to the power 27? X to the power 9 times x to the power 9 times x to the power 9. So therefore, what is your answer? That's the 3x to the power
of 9.
Any question here?
So for the power of 27, we must get 3 numbers that we can multiply to get 27.
Yes, x to the power 27. So the 3 numbers are x to the power 9, x to the power 9, x to the power 9. Then when you are taking the answer, you only take one of those that you multiply. One of each that you multiply. So you take
Yes.
one. Don't take all. Now the answer will be just 3.
Yes, sir.
Then let's go to number 1.2. The value of x, if x is a rational number, is
X is the number. Is it 1,23?
rational number. What is a rational number?
It's a real number.
That you can what?
Or multiply.
That you can express as a ratio, as a fraction. A rational number, we can express this number as a what? As a ratio.
Fraction.
Or fraction. That's what I mean by rational. Which that number you can express it as a fraction. So the only number which you can express as a fraction is 1,23. Why 1,23? This number
Because
is
123
123 divided by
10.
as a fraction. 1,23 is equals to 123.
23 divided by 100.
Can express it as a fraction. The rest you can't. The rest you can't express.
Yes, sir.
Pi, you are rounding off, and then you can't express as a fraction. Square root of -1, it's not a real number there. Undefined. Square root of 10, can't express it as a fraction. So the only answer there is
E.
So it's G. Now we go to the next one. She's saying, for which values of x is x an element of that? You do this topic in class. Rational numbers, real numbers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so you must be knowing rational numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. You must know those sets of natural numbers. So in our case, x is an element of -3, -1, 3, and 4 only. So that is the x value. So they are now saying is root of 4/3 minus x a rational number.
I can understand this question.
We have been given that x can be -3, x can be -1, x can be 3, and x can be 4. Now they are saying, for which values of x are we going to replace here? Which is going to be a rational number? Which values of x? We can replace what from these answers? X can be 4. Can x
Yes,
be equals to 4? X can be 4.
No.
Can x be equals to 4?
No.
X cannot be equals to 4, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Because 3 minus 4 is what? Negative.
Negative.
So square root of negative is undefined. Can
Yes.
x be -1?
Sir?
Can x be -1?
No.
Why?
Because it comes out as a square root.
3 minus 1. So x can be -1. Can you see? Can you see that?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So once you get -1, now you'll be saying, what is the root of 4 divided by 4 is what?
1.
1. So is 1 not a rational number?
It is.
Yes. So the answer is what?
F.
F. What about G? Why is G out?
Because we cannot add two numbers. We cannot put those two numbers.
Let's go G, -3. If you
Yes, sir.
let's continue.
Yes, sir.
I was saying punch in your calculator and tell me what is the root of 4 over 0.
4 over.
Root of 4 over 0.
It's undefined.
Yes, so that's why 3 cannot work for this one. 3 is not working. That's why for
Oh, yes.
G3. Let's go to 4. Where there's 3, you are going to put what? 4.
Oh.
That's why we said a root of a negative is going to give you root of -1. Punch in your calculator, what are you going to get as root of -4 under the square root sign?
Undefined.
Undefined. So you can see it's not rational. Also,
Yes, sir.
when it's 4, it's undefined as well. Then when it's -3, when it's -3, it's defined, but I want you to check what you are going to get. So which means our answer there, when it's -3, it's going to be like this. Root of 4, which means root of 4 over 3 minus -3, which means it's a root of 4 over 6. What are you going to get? What are you getting?
Root of 6 over 3.
Yeah?
I got square root of 6 over 3.
Yes, put it as a decimal. Square root of 6 over 3. Put it as a decimal. What are you going to?
0.81.
Exactly. Is it exactly or you rounded off?
Or it's exactly.
The answer is root of 6 over
3.
3. All right, let's verify it. Let's verify. So square root of 4 over 6. In other words, it's 2 root of 6.
Yes.
What is root of 6?
Root of 6.
Square root of 6.
It's square root of 6.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Can
What
you hear
is
me,
square
sir?
root? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Square root of 6 is what?
It's square root of 6.
Are you having a calculator?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you having a calculator?
Yes, sir.
Are you having a calculator?
Yes, sir. I do have one.
What is square root of 6?
As a decimal.
Yes. What is it that is coming from the answer? The calculator.
2,449.
2 comma
449.
exactly.
Sir?
Is it still continuing?
Yes, sir.
What are the numbers?
It's 2,449, 489, 743.
Yes. Can you see that the number is going low?
Yes, sir.
So this number cannot be a decimal. Cannot be expressed as a fraction. So
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
the only answer that can be expressed as a fraction is when x is -1. When x is -1, meaning we are going to replace where there is square root of 4, 3 minus -1. In other words, we are going to get root of 4 over 3 minus -1.
1.
Like that. Which means the answer is going to be root of 4 over 4, which is equals to root of 1. The answer is 1. 1 can be expressed as a fraction, which is equals to 1 over 1 as a fraction.
1.
So this is the only number that can be a rational number when x is what? -1.
Yes,
When
sir.
x is -1. So we must be knowing what they mean. If whenever you're getting a number that is continuing, whereby you to get the decimal, you are going to round off, that number is not a rational one.
Yes, sir.
Not a rational number, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Rational number, you can express it as a fraction. So if you can't express as a fraction, it's not rational. Highest common factor of 18, 24, and 32 is what?
Can I please just write it down?
So factors of 18, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9,
6 and 18.
What are the factors of 24?
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
6,
6,
12.
12.
Oh, I missed 8.
Okay, let's put it 8.
And 24.
24. Let's put the 24. Then let's go to factors of 32.
Oh, it's 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
no, not 3,
4,
4,
6,
6 goes into 32. No,
oh no, 8, and 16, or 12.
12 does not go into 32.
Okay, yes, sir.
Which one is the next?
And 32.
You must know whether a number goes into 32 or not. 12, it leaves the remainder. 12, it leaves
Yes, sir.
the remainder.
Remain.
Goes twice, it leaves the remainder. Before, which means remainder 8. So the HCF now we are comparing to what we are having here. So what is our
Yes,
HCF?
sir.
What is our HCF here? The highest. So we are comparing there. You check what is common. What is common between all those numbers? What is common?
The common one is 2.
Common is
2.
yes, 2. That's correct. So the highest common factor there it has to be 2. 6
2.
cannot work, 8 cannot work, because 8 cannot go into that. So the highest there is 2. So
Yes, sir.
it's common 2. Then here you check again, it is common 2. Common 2. Then you write your HCF is 2. Okay. Any question here?
No, sir.
Let's go to 1.5. The coefficient of x squared in that number. Coefficient of x squared. I said the coefficient is the number in front. Coefficient is always a number. So they are saying the number in front of x squared is what? You know what
Sir,
they are saying?
can you please share the screen?
Is it fine?
It's now fine. Yes, sir.
Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
The screen okay?
Yes, sir, it is.
I was saying coefficient means the number in front of that variable x squared. So what is the number that is in front?
The coefficient is the number in front of x.
Of the variable that you are given. It can be a number in front of x cubed, a number in front of x, but a coefficient is not a constant. A constant is a number that does not have any variable.
The variable, yes.
In this case, the constant here, which we are only having, is what?
-1.
-1. Because it does not have a variable. So all these ones are variables because they are having x. But we want
Yes.
a coefficient, which means of x squared, a coefficient of x squared. So I go in my expression, I check for x squared. This is x squared. What is the number in front of x squared?
-2.
That is the coefficient. Any question?
No, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we go to the next one. So you said for median it's not coming, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep it. Let's solve those exponents. We are given those two brackets, expand 1.7.
Yes, sir.
So you write is equals to x to the power a by x to the power a plus 3 multiplied by x to the power a minus 3 multiplied by x to the power a. -3 times -3, -1.
Sir, I can't understand.
We are expanding. What is it that you don't understand? We are expanding the bracket.
Yes,
We are
sir.
expanding the brackets. X times x times -3, then x by that, then that by that. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is what we are doing now. So first, we are multiplying x by this term. First term, you get this answer. Okay, this is a multiplication. Then x times the next term, make positive. You get this one, positive. Then
Yes.
the bottom one, the next one, x times this, then you get that. Negative times positive, -9. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
So simplify, what do we get?
X to the power of a multiplied by x to the power of a is
What?
x to, is it 2x?
What do you do to the exponents?
Or we add them.
So what is the answer?
It's x to the power of 2a.
Then plus x to the power a minus x to the power a.
X to the power of a minus
Positive x to the power of a minus x to the power of a, you get what?
I do not get you, sir.
This middle term, what do you get?
Or the front sign is the negative, is it a negative sign?
A positive, this one is negative.
Or we multiply them also?
We are adding. Plus 3x to the power a minus 3x to the power a. What is the answer?
It's x to the power of a.
Why? Because this is the same as 3x minus 3x a to the power a. 3x to the power a minus 3x to the power a. What is the answer?
Is it x to the power of 2a?
What is 1 minus 1?
Sir?
What is 1 minus 1?
0.
Yes. So those two terms are the same. So why are you getting something to the power something? Is it you are just subtracting?
Or the answer is x.
The answer is what?
X.
How can it be x? How can it be x? The answer is 0.
Also, we are subtracting everything since it's the same term.
Yes, they are same terms. You can see positive, negative. So there you are not multiplying, you are subtracting. But here, that's where you are multiplying x with power a multiplied by x with power a. Then you can use the laws of exponents. There you are just adding and subtracting. So why should you get that? You must be careful for those questions. And the final answer is? What is the final answer?
Can I please just write it down? Says the answer x squared to the x to the power of 2a minus 9.
Yes, that's the answer. X to the power 2a minus 9.
Oh, yes, sir.
So there we're having two answers. Even H is also correct.
Yes, sir.
H is also correct. X to the power 2a minus 9. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So they are saying the graph below represents the car with the motion of a car. The graph shows that the car is what? Distance and speed. So the car is what? Is it accelerating or it's decelerating?
Hello?
Referring to this question.
Hello?
Can't you hear me now? Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you. You can't hear me.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
I also can hear you. It's fine now.
All right. So
Yes, sir.
I'm saying we want to, previously I told you about speed. That speed is equals to distance over what?
Time.
Over time. So whenever your speed is increasing, like in this case, the speed is increasing there, you can still see the slope, the speed, the distance covered, and the speed. So is the car accelerating, or is it traveling northeast, or is it traveling uphill, or is traveling at a constant speed? Can you see that the speed is increasing?
Yes, sir.
So what is your answer there? What is your take? Is the car accelerating? So there, whenever you see speed increasing, it means you are accelerating, okay?
Yes, sir.
That is the trick. Constant speed means you are traveling at the same speed, and the acceleration. Constant speed means your acceleration is z. And they say constant speed means acceleration is equals to z. But here, acceleration is increasing because the speed is what? Increasing.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to number 1.9. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Let's solve this one.
Can I please just write it down quickly? Hello?
Yes, I'm there.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you are dividing by a third, is the same as multiplying by what? By 3.
By 3 over 1.
Yes, by 3 over 1. So the answer there is what?
1 over 2.
It is 1 over 2. The 3 and the 3, they cancel, then you are left with 1 over 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to number 1.10. Sipo memorized 5 out of 7 songs of the music competition. What percentage of songs did he memorize? So what do you say then? When you're calculating this, you say what?
We say 5 multiplied by 5 over 7 multiplied by 100.
Then the answer is
Uh,
the answer is what?
500 over 7.
Which is, use your calculator then.
71,4.
So the answer is T.
T.
Answer is T. Yes. It's 71%. 71.4%. It's not
Yes.
0.71%. Yes. So you must know the difference. Let's go to number 2.1. I want to simplify this. So simplify, you are factoring out the highest common factor, is it? Or we are just, if we have a common factors, yes. Or we are dividing by the common factors. But when it is equals to, whenever you see equals to, which means it's now an equation, it's equals to 5. Therefore, the first thing is to multiply this side by the denominator. You also multiply that side by the what?
Denominator.
Yes. But because it's not an equation, they are simplifying, so there's no need of multiplying both sides by the denominator. You only do it on equation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there, let's simplify. It's equals to what?
Can I please quickly write it down?
Okay.
Yes, I'm done.
Yes, what is the answer? You say what?
Oh, can I please just write it down and I'll tell you the final answer I got.
Let's go. A to the power 0 is what?
1.
Then let's expand. So which means 1 multiplied by, the dot means multiply. Multiplied by 3xy squared, then you are multiplying it to the power 3. What is 3 to the power 3?
9.
Then x to the power 3. And then y to the power what? 6.
2.
Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the denominator. It's 12. X to the power what? 5.
5.
Y to the power
2.
So now you know the rule. It says you divide. Whenever they are dividing, you are subtracting. So you can say 1 times 3 to the power 3 is just 3 to the power 3, which is 27, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to say 27 divided by what? By 12.
By 12.
Then multiplied by x to the power 3 minus 2. 3 minus 5, it gives you what?
Negative 2.
Multiplied by y to the power 6 minus 2. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then 3 goes into 27. How many times?
9 times.
The highest common factor, is it 9? Which highest common factor is 3, isn't it? 9. Then 3 goes into 12 how many times? 4
4
times.
times.
X to the power negative 2. Y to the power
4.
So it depends on the question what it wants. If it wants you to leave as positive exponents, they say leave your answer as positive exponents, then you just put the x down there, which means the answer will be is equals to 9 y to the power 4 over 4x squared, like this. If they want you to put it in positive exponents. Any question? If they want you to leave it in positive exponents. Okay.
I did not understand how you put it into positive exponents.
The 2 goes on the denominator. Negative 2, it means it's on the denominator.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's why I put. Then the numerator, it's 9. The numerator is 9 times y to the power 4.
Yes,
Then
sir.
the denominator, it's now 4 times x to the power negative 2.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I did. The negative comes down.
I got it, sir.
Negative comes down. Let's go to number 2.21. Calculate using your calculator. What is the answer?
Sir?
For number 2.11.
Can I please just type it on the calculator?
Okay. What are you getting?
I got 0,000000097.
It in standard form. We want the answer in standard form. The answer must be in standard form. What is the answer in standard form?
In standard form, say in terms of
1 times 10 to the power something. 2 times 10 to the power what? Put it in times 10 to the power something.
I say do not get you.
I'm saying that answer which you got, it must be written like this. A number times 10 to the power of something. That's what I mean. Don't want a 0,00. You want a standard form. I told you about standard form, isn't it?
So, sir, I must not include decimals.
Don't want decimals. Decimals, they can be
Sir?
hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm saying in standard form, you can put the decimals, but we want a number between 1 and 9. Remember when I was telling you a numbers between 1 and 9?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's what we mean. Those are the numbers which you want to use. You don't want decimals. You want the number in 1 and 9. In 1 and 9.
Sir, is it 9 times 10 to the power 7?
Are you guessing now?
Sir?
Saying, are you guessing now?
No, sir.
So the answer must be what? Let's
Can
do
you
it.
please share the screen?
Is the screen not sharing?
Oh, it's now fine.
Okay. Let's do it manual. What is
Yes.
4,5 times 2? Let's do it manual. You write your answer there. 4,585 times 2. Like that. So 4,85 times 2. So 2 times 5 is what? 10, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You write your 0, carry your 1. 2 times 8, 16 plus 1, 17. 7,
17.
carry 1. 4 times 2, 8 plus 1, 9. Comma, it's just one decimal. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we are there. So our number must be between 1 and 9, which is that number is correct. Then you use your exponents times that number times 10 to the power negative 4. Isn't it? Times 10 to the power what again? Negative.
10 to the power of negative 5.
So the answer is going to be equals to what? What is the final answer?
Uh,
What is the final answer? You are using the laws of exponents. So you are
yes.
multiplying 9,70 times 10 to the power of negative 4 times 10 to the power negative 5. What are you getting?
I'm getting the same answer I got.
What is the answer?
0,0000097.
Don't want those zeros. Don't want those
Yes.
zeros. You must convert to standard form using the laws of exponents. 9,70 times 10 to the power negative 4. Negative 4 plus, you add the exponents, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Oh.
Yes. Plus negative 5. What do you get? So the final answer is what?
Negative 9. Sir?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you must revise the standard form again. You must revise the standard. Let me just share so that you get it working for the last one. Then we conclude for the day. So let me just share the screen, then you will get the answer for this one. Revise the standard form, put that, revise the standard form. The answer is going to give you zeros, but we don't want zeros. We are writing it in standard what?
Form.
Yes. So they know that that is your trick. When you use calculator, it will give you zeros. But when you must know that you only multiply the first one that needs numbers. Can you see what is there on the screen?
No, sir.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, it's now fine.
Okay. So can you see what is on the screen?
Yes, sir. That's what I also got.
Yes. So we don't want 0, 0, 0, 0. No. The 9 zeros we don't want. So this number as a decimal going to be equals to 0, comma, then you put 9 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then they write now 970. So as we want this one, standard form, not these zeros. Get it?
Yes, sir.
We must
Yes,
learn
sir.
how to do it. So we'll continue
Yes,
tomorrow.
sir.
We'll continue tomorrow for me.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
When is the next exam?
For paper 1.
For maths, yes, paper 1. We said where?
The 18th. It was
All right.
moved to the 18th.
Yes, so there's time. Let's see, continue working. We'll finish up. So we'll continue from here tomorrow. So if you have time, you can continue working from number 2.2. If you work something, it will make things to be fast. Okay.